Hello everybody, welcome back to Let's Play Neverwinter Nights 2. I am ready to go and report to Captain Brandlina about what happened in that Githyanki hideout. Oh, Nimas, some new people around here. Let's talk to them. Hello?
Lieutenant, you have done well. These men are from the Nine, under the service of Captain Naval.
You know our orders were that you give us the location of the assassins, Captain Brelena, and let us deal with them. And now with the death of Lord Hawks, I think the Watch's attention could have been better spent elsewhere.
I believe the Nine and the Cloak Tower are the ones responsible for the Watch in Black Lake. This matter was something my lieutenant could handle on her own, and has. I hope you're not blaming us for Lord Hawks' death. As I recall, the order given to the Watch were to man the gates of Black Lake and solely act as couriers for the Nine and the Cloak Tower mages. We are, as always, ready and able to serve Neverwinter in any capacity requested. If you wish us to take a greater role in the Black Lake investigation, then we would be happy to assist.
I doubt any order I give you would be followed to the letter, Captain, but I appreciate your gesture nonetheless. Good day, Captain. Lieutenant.
Goodbye.
As you no doubt heard, Lieutenant, while you were on your mission, there was another death in Black Lake, Lord Hawks.
Is it about that mage again? With tattoos on the face? Yeah, it probably means that you can't let me into the Black Lake.
You have done all I asked at the docks, and now I am giving you official permission to
Really?
enter the Black Lake District.
Really?
But do not interfere with the investigation there. I fear I have pushed the Nine as far as they will go in this matter.
Really?
As for the docks, I suspect they will always give us trouble, but with your help we have made great strides in restoring order to the area, and trade should improve as a result. Lord Nasher will be pleased, and I shall make sure to mention your name to him. Thank you for your efforts, Lieutenant, and fortune be with you on your travels in the Black Lake District.
Sure. So I can go now. Why the hell not? Let's go now. Let me check my journal. Aldanon the Sage. You finally have access to Black Lake District. Your first stop is Aldanon the Sage, according to Sand and Duncan. He is likely to know more about the silver shards. Okay, there's one more thing updated here. Investigating the silver shard. It's been an ordeal, but you finally gained access into the Black Lake District. Speak with a sage named Aldanon. He may have the information about the shards that you've been seeking. Why not? Why not? Let's just go. I don't see any reason to wait for this. Let me check. Where was it? To Black Lake District. Okay. We're finally getting in. I just hope that I'm not going to regret going there directly, because I thought that it's not necessary for me to try and talk to my companions or something, because I already tried talking to them before. Let me in. Psst. Hey, well, sorry, no one in or out of the Black Lake District without permission. I have pass? Well now, apparently your good deeds down at the docks were good enough for her. Everything seems to be in order. We will get this gate open for you straight away. Thank you. Hey up there, we've got someone needing into Black Lake. They've got pass from Captain. There you go. One of the guards on the other side will escort you. The pass doesn't give you free reign in the district, just to this Aldanon's home. Okay, let's go. Yay! It's the Black Lake District. Watchman escort. Aldanon's, you said, right? Well, here we are. Don't expect too warm of a welcome though. He's been even more detached lately. I'll just wait here while you talk to him. Okay. Aldanon says, I'm sorry, are you here with the delivery? I'm with the City Watch. I'd like to ask you some questions. Aldanon says, the watch? Whatever are you here for? Is someone in trouble? No, I just need your help with an investigation. And he says, really? I'm always happy to help. To help the watch, and information is something of a specialty of mine. You know, quite a hobby. Let me just remove these wards. They're all disarmed, I think. Come right on in. You have wards? Okay. Hello.
Ah, well met, well met. Please forgive my rather rude questions at the door. I would never intentionally stand in the way of the City Watch. Well, unless there was nowhere else left to stand, really. But that wouldn't happen unless there was a flood. I must confess, normally I'm rather, reclusive. Not that I dislike people, mind you. Quite the contrary. But lately, with all the troubles, a murderer on the loose and young nobles sneaking around up to who knows what, I've had to place wards around my home.
Okay.
Ah,
Nobles
yes.
sneaking around?
Lately,
What do
I've
you
seen
mean?
figures sneaking around in the dark, and not that well-meaning sort of sneaking either. It's obvious what they want.
What do they want?
Why, my house, of course.
Huh?
As if I would ever sell it. Ridiculous. I'd sooner give up my left eye. But my right annoys me at times, so that would be an easier sell.
Okay, I'm thinking that those sneaking arounds are not nobles wanting your home, but maybe Githyanki and Laskans? Okay. Okay, please go on.
In any event, back when I first settled in Neverwinter, my humble abode was on the outskirts of Black Lake, bordering acres of untouched wilderness. Now, with Neverwinter being rebuilt, following all that plague nonsense, my property went from the periphery to being right on the main thoroughfare of the rich part of Neverwinter. All the nobility wants to live in Black Lake, but there's no more room. So lately they've been trying various ways to convince me to sell my land.
Okay. How do they try to get you leave?
First, they tried offering me ridiculous sums of gold. What do I need with more gold? Next, they tried making loud noises late at night, but I need little sleep. So the only thing they accomplished was scaring away the night birds that raid my garden, for which I thanked them. Lately, they must be getting desperate, because most nights I can look out and see them watching me.
Huh. Okay, are you sure those figures are nobles?
Of course. Who else would sneak around my home? Well, present company excluded. Oh, that's right. You came here for a reason, yes?
I did. It's a long story. Let's start from the beginning.
Great dear, what a tale. The moment you arrived, I knew I'd be interested in meeting you. Wish I'd known that when I first greeted you. Would have saved some time. You've certainly come to the right place. A while ago, I found another shard with properties similar to the ones you possess. I've done every possible test on the shard, but learned little. However, I've never had another shard to compare it against. If you'd like some answers, I'll gladly run some tests on your shards.
Okay.
I have just enough quicksilver to do it.
Sure, certainly. You go.
Thank you. I'll be right back with this.
And
My tests are complete. With another shard to use as a comparison, well, I learned quite a bit. Quite a lot, actually. It appears these shards contain latent magical energy, either caused by a strong enchantment from when they were whole or from their method of destruction. Furthermore, the shards resonate when they are brought together, increasing their magical energy output accordingly. These shards are pieces of a broken Githyanki silver sword.
really?
Are you familiar with the Githyanki?
That's why they're after me. Shit. Okay. I would be interested in hearing what you know about
The
them.
Githyanki are a race of beings that dwell on the astral plane, led by Vlakith, the Lich Queen. Not a nice woman, I hear. Ages ago, the ancestors of the Githyanki were human and inhabited another plane of existence, where they were enslaved by the Illithids, or mind flayers. Then came Gith. Little is known about her outside the Githyanki, but she led the rebellion to free her people of the Illithids, and is considered the hero and founder of the Githyanki people. The Githyanki silver swords are forged with the special purpose of severing the silver cord that connects the form of an astrally projecting traveler to his or her material counterpart. They look like a regular Githyanki weapon until used in combat, at which point they turn into a column of flowing, shimmering liquid. Really quite amazing, I'm told. I believe the shards that you have found are pieces of one of these silver swords. I presume the Githyanki have come to Faerun to recover the shards.
That's really interesting. And if you guys are interested in the story of the new Baldur's Gate 3, then this is really interesting. You know what I mean? So why would they care about the pieces of a broken sword?
I've never heard of one being broken before. It could be that the Githyanki are as interested in how it was broken as they are in reclaiming the pieces.
Okay. I fought the Githyanki, but none of their weapons had the properties you
Common
described.
Githyanki would not possess a silver sword. These swords are rare and highly prized. They are given by the Lich Queen to only the greatest of Githyanki knights. When one
Okay.
of their silver swords falls into the hands of a non-Githyanki, they will go to extraordinary lengths to recover it.
Do the Githyanki often lose their silver swords?
Often enough that there is a special group of Githyanki, the Sword Stalkers, whose sole purpose is to seek out any of the missing silver swords and punish the thieves who took them.
Okay. Is there anything more that you can tell me about the shard?
I wish I knew more. Amon-Jero was the real expert.
Amon-Jero?
He actually possessed a silver sword.
Really? Who is Amon-Jero?
Amon-Jero? Oh, he was a court wizard of Neverwinter decades ago. I met him a few times. He was a nice fellow, a little absent-minded, with a tendency to drift off the subject. Amon-Jero reminded me of my old mentor, Master Growler. Had the largest collection of noisy, exotic birds, made quite a racket, you know, chirping and squawking.
So, yes, but before asking how can I find him, how did he get a silver sword? That's
I
interesting.
have no idea. He was a gentle sort, though, so I doubt that he stole or killed for the sword.
So wouldn't the Githyanki come after him to get the sword?
I suppose they would. But if they went after Amon-Jero, they never found him. He passed away as quietly as he lived.
Damn. I was asking where can I find him to ask him, but he passed away. Okay, let's just ask. Where can I find him? Where is his grave?
He's dead now, so I'm not sure finding him will help you much. When word of Amon's death reached me, it was from a messenger who had heard it in passing. The nobles who ruled Neverwinter at the time must have assumed I would simply know if another scholar passed away, for they had not mentioned it to me. It was almost an afterthought. I learned later that it was partly due to what Amon's family wanted, and what had been requested by the deceased, to enter life quietly and to leave it the same way. It is sad in this age when the passing of a humble scholar, an indistinct court wizard, barely warrants a footnote in history. It makes me wonder, will anyone remember me when I'm gone?
I'm sure you will not be forgotten, maybe.
That's kind of you to say. But unlike Amon-Jero, I will not be survived by any family.
Would Amon-Jero's family have access to more of his research, maybe?
I suppose they would. But the Jero family was said to have moved far away from Neverwinter after the war, and Amon-Jero's passing. I have no idea where they might be now.
Okay. So maybe you can tell me about this war.
Oh, those were dark, confusing times. So much death and chaos, all brought about by some self-proclaimed king of shadows. We were told the king of shadows was not a king at all, but rather a very powerful warlock and summoner of demons. He invaded Neverwinter decades ago with an army of demons. Neverwinter sent their forces to confront him. Both armies perished in the battle, and the King of Shadows was never heard from again. Some rumors suggest that he was defeated and imprisoned by a cabal of mages. Others say that he was dragged away to the abyss by his own demon servants. Whatever the King of Shadows' fate, I say good riddance.
Maybe he's just recovering and wants to come back. That's more likely, I think. Okay. Anything more you can tell me about King of Shadows?
There is very little else for me to share with you. I certainly wasn't there, and what little history that has been recorded of those times remains vague and murky. However, if you wish, I would be happy to sit down and speculate with you about the King of Shadows. It would be a wonderfully entertaining exercise.
Maybe later? So, okay, enough history. Where else can I find the information I need?
Well, there is Amanjero's Haven.
What?
It was a secret retreat of his, I believe. I suspect that the Neverwinter archives here in Blacklake would have its location. They typically keep noble family records in the secured archives. They don't allow just anyone to access them, though. I petitioned to be allowed to peruse the secured archives, but I was denied because, well, some silly misunderstanding regarding misplaced books that somehow ended up in my possession.
Okay. How can I gain the access to these archives?
Normally, you would have to petition for access, which could take several weeks. However, ask the guards at the archives to speak directly with Archives Administrator Kotnik. He has been known to let me in, quietly on occasion.
Okay, thank you.
Very well. Thank you for your visit and for letting me chat with you. Quite enlightening, really. Oh, and before I forget, you may take my shard.
Okay.
I've no use for it any longer. And who knows, you may gather more. Do be careful,
Maybe.
though. I plan to raise my wards again after you have left to keep out those young nobles skulking about. Hope
They're
you
not
haven't
nobles,
talked
I
too
tell
long.
you.
Otherwise, they may have gathered their courage and attempted to sneak in.
I think those were Githyanki. They were after your shard, silly man. Damn it. He's lucky enough that they didn't come in. So Watchman Escort says, you were in there for a while, but no worries, I found stout branch and whittled a carving for Harmony, my fiance. Okay. Okay, thank you for your patience. Can we go to the archives now? Watchman says, the archives? Well, my orders were to take you straight to Aldanon's and back out again. But please, it will only be a very short side trip, please. Yay! He says, I suppose it'd be alright, just a short trip after all. I am not one for books though, I'll wait outside once we get there. Come with me. Sure, let's go. But I like Aldanon. He's goofy, but I like him. Okay, another ominous place. Are we going to have enemies in here? Yes. Okay, let me just check this place out. Oh, Githyanki! How nice! They are looking for that have Haven. I'm on Jero's Haven too, I think. That's why they are here. Because why else? It must be. Okay, let's go to the other side too. They are revealing themselves on the map. And here, yes, I see. Alright. What just happened there? Let me just go to the corner and try to rest. Yes, nice. There's surely more over there. Oh! Caretaker? Who's there? Answer me! I'm here to help? What's going on? He says, oh, thank the gods, I heard shouting and the sounds of fighting and feared whatever evil has fallen on the archives would find me. You're wearing a veil, why? He says, this veil is worn by all the caretakers of the archives. It is the symbol of our esteemed office. So why don't you take it off if you have trouble seeing? He says, I have sworn an oath. Once donned, I cannot remove it within the confines of the secured archives. I've answered you. Now, if you're not one of the marauders, why are you here? Okay, I need to find information on Amon Jero. He says, Jero? That information would only be contained within the vault. Many of Neverwinter's secrets are kept there, but it is for our eyes alone. Okay, let me say this, man. More than Neverwinter is at stake here. I need that information. And he says, very well. If you swear to protect Neverwinter and keep its secrets safe, I will help you. I promise, maybe. Okay, very well. These marauders most likely seek Andrews. Okay, I just lied to him and... Okay. Thank you. He says, you must find 4 pedestals in the archive. Upon each is parchment and a pen, which can only be seen by one wearing a caretaker's veil. Each of the pens will scribe a question on the parchment regarding a book. Kara says, sounds like a test the academy instructors used to give, and just as fun. And Gropnar says, magical pens, I wonder if I might borrow one, just for a while. The caretaker says, the pen and parchment will inform you of the book, their question concerns, and ask you for answers. Answer all 4 correctly and the vault will open. Anything else I need to know? He says, find the body of one of my fellow caretakers. Take this veil and use it to find the panels. Okay, now I must find my way out of here. Good fortune to you. Thank you. You didn't give me the veil yet, right? I need to find this other one and take it from him. Yeah, I see him there. Okay, let's go and take it. Let me take it. Let me examine that. This veil is used by the caretakers of Neverwinter archives so that they may find and handle the books and records within the secured archives, but they cannot read them. Using this helmet gives the ability to spot all hidden objects, traps and doors, but the user is effectively blind while wearing the veil, greatly decreasing dexterity and armor class. So maybe I shouldn't just wear it, just keep it like here. Alright. Okay. Where are the enemies then? Oh no. Wow, they're coming from everywhere. We are still fine. You guys deal with that. I'm trying to deal with the ones coming from behind. But they're closing in on me. Fuck. Okay. All right. There are still more of them. I can see them on the map. Huh. This is the vault that needs to be opened, I think, in the middle. Where are the Githyanki? I see.
I'll handle this one.
A secret door? Let me look into that. Bash it? What is it?
Fight, fight, fight!
Why won't it open?
Yes.
Okay, like, can you do something about it? Use? No? Bash? I don't know, it's not working. Okay, let's get in here. I think I'll need to use my mask to do something about this, maybe? Okay. Ah, now I can see the door too. Huh, nice.
Fight!
Bash it. Okay. Let me try this. Through the veil, you can see the shapes of a feather pen and leather parchment lying on the pedestal, glowing with a soft light. When you approach, the pen rises into the air and scribes the question. The following question references the Ilafan cipher. 93271? Okay, I can use my lore. If I recall correctly, the cipher for that translates to me, let one shadow of life. Okay. Grobnar says, well done, and faster than I could have done by several heartbeats. Correct, says Archive Stone. Okay, one down. Let's get on with it. I'm going to check that case over there. Should I take that? More Githyanki. Wrong place to send that, Kara. It didn't do anything. Okay. Is that another secret door? Yes. Come on. Scrolls, okay. Something else here. Let me get into the second place, probably for another question. Okay, it's the same thing again. The following question references to counter the assumption of a flat pharaon. What is that? The author believes the shape of a pharaon is... My lore helps me here. A ring? Again, Grobnar says, well done, I always want to say circle bread, but that is clearly not a ring, but it clearly is more tasty. Correct. Okay, it's good to have lore. You also do not have to identify objects always with someone else's help. Going to look into that. I'm going to read those books. Okay, another secret door here. And another chest. Do I really need that? No. Let's just rest. How many more do we have? 4 maybe? 2 here and 2 here? Okay. More Githyanki. We still can't get into that middle part. Secret door. And more Githyanki.
Let us settle this.
Watch this one too while you're at it. Are you using normal arrows again? I don't want you to use normal arrows. Elephant case, okay. Ah, if I didn't have the lore enough, I could have used those books, I think, to cipher the answers. Nice, okay. The following question references the Lascan threat to Neverwinter. What does the author recommend that Lord Nesher do about Lascan threat? Build more alliances across the Sword Coast. Okay. Cassaver says, very true and a wise policy. Well done. Correct. Okay. Another hidden room right over there. At least no more Githyanki, I think. They can't be in the middle room, right? They were not able to cipher and go in there. Alright. At least I hope so. Let me say. One last time. Let's do this. The following question references death of a sailorman. What is the name of Lascan's flagship? Lascan Pride, Lascan Sovereign, Sable Crow, Gilded Sovereign? I have no idea. I have no idea. No one's going to help me? Grobnar says no, I think it was something involving gills, strangely enough. Incorrect. Can I try again? How many variations are there of Trenor, be Dwarven's death? Hundreds, it says. Okay. Oh, indeed, you are quite correct. Makes my head spin, all those deaths. Correct. Okay. It's opened. But I think I saw Githyanki in there. Huh. Let me just check this one last chest. Come on, just show me what you have.
Oof! This gear's a bit much for me.
Oh, come on. You can drop this. All of this. You will be fine.
Oof! This gear's a bit much for me.
Shit. Keep my books, will ya? Thanks. Alright. So, where is that middle ground? It's here. Morgis Yankee, uninjured, and they want to talk.
We have
That's a
the
switch.
location of Haven. Interesting. There is another Jero. Ziri will want her. I shall take care of the descendant. Wipe out all mention of the thief. Then rejoin the others. The Kalakcha! Kill her!
Okay. I should just take that off. So what now? Archives records. I need to see that, I guess. These records of the Jero family have been partially destroyed. From what you can piece together, Amon Jero has one living relative, Chandra Jero. Wait a minute. I think Yes, who has a farm near Hike? We saved her before from lizard folk, right? The Githyanki are probably going after Chandra right now. Oh, okay, we have to go. Okay, guys, going to cut the episode right over here because I am out of time, and let's just go and save Chandra in the next episode. Thank you for watching. See you again. Bye bye.